For the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Thursday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against Baltimore, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Edey out there with Mobley. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Castle. And for Chicago, Derek Jones is out there with Porter. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plans.
Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Over in the corner, Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. On the basket by Jones.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Edey. Over to the wing. Here's Castle. Three-pointer. Now Mobley. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Mobley. Up and in on the layup.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Maxey passes to Porter. Back to Maxey. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
That one good for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Williams. Pass to Porter. Jones kicks to Maxey. No good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Edey. And Porter comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Over Maxey. Castle misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Green passes to Maxey. Outside Williams. Now here's Porter. To the middle. Here's Maxey. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Atlanta leading by 3. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. look at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Pass to Green. Williams sets a screen for Green to end the cold streak. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Here's Edey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A kick out to Mobley. Fires from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And there's the drive. Back to Daniels. Mobley outside. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Green. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Maxey. And here's Jones from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jones has got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Daniels. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Castle. He's covered by Maxey. Castle misses. Bulls trail by 5. They're outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
Now here's Mobley. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here is Daniels. Guarded by Green. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And now a look at Jalen Green. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Chicago, a game behind.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Williams. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Maxey finds Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. It's good. This game is all even.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Atlanta. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Here's Black, still scoreless. Rebound by Williams. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Porter kicks to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Green, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Chicago trailing here. Out to the right wing. Cuts off the pass. Out in his own on the break. Here's Black. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And that one misses. Bulls trail by 4. Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Connect. Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Mobley double-teamed. Hachimura grabs the miss. Now Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Williams gets the bucket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Edey. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mobley the pass to Black. Shoots over Hachimura. Tries yet again. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Rose. Atlanta with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Now here is Hachimura. Nothing on the board. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Banked in off the glass.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Bulls trail by 5. Jones with it. Last game we saw him score 13. On the wing, Turner, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Turner for 2. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Jones looking for an opening. Good. Nice job down low.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Pass to Matthews. Outside Turner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Here's Black, defended by Jones. Here's Black. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
6 seconds left to play here in the first. Fires away from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Bulls trail by 6. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Rose. Porter is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Turner. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, Sohan, still yet to score. Good on the bucket. And Atlanta leads by 8. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Clock at 4. Here's Jones. Rebound by Smith. Atlanta leading by 8. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Sohan. And he drives in. A second chance effort. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's Rose on the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smith with a screen on Porter. Fires from 18. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Outside Turner. Pass to Porter from the wing. Atlanta with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls. Daniels, he's checked in for Atlanta. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Turner. Over Smith. And the Bulls with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
High post shot. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end. Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. You've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
First free throw is good.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Chicago making a switch here. Maxi's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Castle's checked in. Hachimura hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
They set the pick. Pass to Sohan. Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's Sohan. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Sohan's got his second bucket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jones checked in for Hachimura.
For your incredible.
Chicago with the ball. A 12-point game. Jones finds Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Turner with a screen for Jones. Over Castle. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta leading by 12. Puts it up from 15. Here's Smith. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Daniels. Dives to the hoop. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 15.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Daniels. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
The first one falls. Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Mobley's checked in. So he gets them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Mobley. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 10. Green passes to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's third in the league in blocks per game with his physical tools and, of course, that innate timing to send shots away.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. First one falls for him.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Turner's checked in for Chicago. And so Jones nails both of them. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Castle. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Jones. Black's checked in for Atlanta. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Green finds Turner, throws it up high, and then Jones with the jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Atlanta leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. I have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Black in the post. Working on Rose. Pass to Castle. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Rose finds Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Them one on Castle. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Connects, checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 7. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Nice drive. It's all good. You have the camera on you. We have a dancer.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Number 5, the Bulls.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Smith dishes to Black. Mobley a screen on Maxey. Black. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Turner. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Maxey.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Black. He's got 8. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Green. Buries it down low. Green's got 6.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Black. He's covered by Max. Black, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Floats one. It's deflected. Now, here is Smith. He had 16 points in the win against Atlanta.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
And Turner kicks to Green. Jones sets the pick for Green. To the paint. And Jones slams it home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Black. He's got 10. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Daniels. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Screen by Jones. Takes the 3. Kicks it out to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 9. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Turner with the steal. And here's Rose. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now, here's Maxey. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Connect. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Fans, attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for Atlanta.
Bench Bob, they've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Bulls trail by 9, and on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Castle, Edey out there with Mobley. Then it's Daniels.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Inside. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Porter. Jones for 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Castle. He's covered by Max. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Castle, 2 shots.
That's good from Castle. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Down by 12. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Porter passes to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jones, that's for 2.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Atlanta leading by 12. Pass to Daniels. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Green drives in.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
For Chicago, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Both free throws good from Green. The Atlanta leading by 12. Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Castle's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Porter. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Castle. Here's Edey, guarded by Porter. And Porter comes to help. Fires for 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
That's a double.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Williams finds Porter. Green with the ball. Jones sets the pick for Green. The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Castle. Off target with his three.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the slam by Williams.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And here's Daniels. Here's Castle. He's covered by Maxey. Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. The 15-footer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the wide-open shot from Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 11.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Mark Williams.
Personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Now, here's Green. 11 points in the game. Jones kicks to Green. This one for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Maxey.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Bulls trail by 14. Outside Porter. Maxey on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. On the wing, Daniels. To the right side. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. He's got 24.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley outside. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hachimura, he's checked in for Jones. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Anthony Black's checked in for Dyson Daniels. He's perfect from the line this time. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Shot clock at 5.
Baseline.
pulls up from the corner.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Hachimura, no good. Atlanta leading by 17. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Pass to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Akidi picks one up.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Black. Mobley, a screen on Maxey for the 3. Black, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Fires from 14. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Mobley, a screen on Porter. There's the 3. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Second, Miles Turner. Third is Evan Mobley.
I mean, those two have been playing some special low-post defense, and a lot of the shots I've seen them swatting away aren't easy to get to.
Maxey with it. He's got 10. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point game. Fires it up. Nice form on the 20-footer. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. He takes it in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Castle's got 23 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Williams has a screen for Green. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Hachimura after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Porter. Pass to Green. Over Castle. Atlanta with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Mobley outside. Here's Black. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Porter kicks to Hachimura. Maxey looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. That free throw missing. Some changes for Chicago. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Jones comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jones subbed in for Jalen Green. Atlanta also making some changes here. Smith checked in for Edey. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Evan Mobley. And Daniels subbed in for Black. And the second free throw, good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith outside. Pass to Castle. Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's Castle, defended by Jones. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Sohan missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Porter passes to Turner. Back to Porter. Outside, Maxey. 20 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Maxey. Then it's Turner. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jones in at the 4 spot. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And here are the Bulls now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Maxey, no good. Pass to Castle. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
So it's Chicago now, after the basket by Atlanta. To halt the run, Atlanta with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Daniels dishes to Smith. Launches a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Here's Maxey. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here is Daniels. Turner covering. Now Sohan. Here's Castle. They get the rebound. Smith. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
Now here's Jones. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger. Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
Rui Hachimura taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Mark Williams is checked in for Miles Turner. Edey's checked in for Atlanta. Good on both. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Smith against Jones. Smith right side. Pass to Edey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here is Hachimura. Maxey kicks to Jones. Back to Maxey. From the arc. And another miss by Chicago.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Jones. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Bulls have gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. Disastrous start to the period. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hachimura with it, working on Black.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
At the line for 2, Rui Hachimura.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Porter's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Green in for Maxey. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Atlanta. Connect comes in for Daniels. Hachimura hits them both. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Now here's Jones. Outside, Green. Rebound, Atlanta. Sohan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Smith.
Sometimes you have to fight for it, and Smith showed he's up to the task.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And so he hits both. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Shot clock at 2. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 18-4 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Sohan. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sohan. Maxey's checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time. And so here is Chicago. Outside Rose. Porter outside. And rebounded by Connect. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
Sohan. The assist. Connect.
You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside, Green. Outside, Maxey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside, and the 3-ball is good.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Maxey. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Castle, and the shot goes in. Castle's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Maxey kicks to Green. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Connect, he's checked in for Williams.
Tyrese Maxey, one shot.
The free throw off from Maxey. Here's Jones, and the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools. No question he got bumped on that shot.
15 foul. At the line for Chicago, Derek Jones Jr. taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Castle misses. Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Maxey. Outside Williams. On the wing, Green. 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Sohan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green taking his time here. Pass to Porter. Outside, Maxey. Jones sets the pick for Maxey. Money from the wing. Maxey's got 14 points here in the second half.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Smith against Williams. Pass to Castle. It's Black in the corner. Back to Smith. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Outside Porter. From 12 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. Here's Castle.
Bulls foul. Jalen Green. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Castle. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Atlanta making a switch here. Ware's checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Back to Maxey. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Sohan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Sohan. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to Maxey. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Maxey.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Here's Christie. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.